A lot of people think that being born poor or like lower middle class is a disadvantage. And I come from immigrant parents, and I'm here to tell you, I actually think it's a major advantage if you use it the right way. And I know that sounds fucking insane because you're probably like, oh, like I'd love to be Bill Gates' son or daughter and have billions and just get to do whatever I want when I want. But the thing is, when you're born poor like I was, or lower middle class, and you didn't really get to experience really nice things, you always got told money doesn't grow on trees. You never got to go on trips or do all the things that your friends were doing or getting gifts on Christmas that you really wanted. It teaches you that you have to fucking work for the things you want. And so the fruit tastes so much sweeter when you can't have it, when you didn't have it growing up, because you actually work for the things you want. And then guess what? Once you do reach that goal, you have the successful business, you start making the money you've always wanted to make, life, it just feels like you actually accomplished this fucking goal. It's like, think about it like this. Imagine you start a new game, like an RPG game, and immediately you put on the cheat codes, immediately you put on, like, you start doing all the glitches, you get a ton of money, a ton of armor, a ton of like the best swords, the best loot, and then you just beat the game like that. It's a cakewalk, right? That wouldn't really be that fun. You'd get bored of it in like a few hours, right? But imagine a game like that's super hard at first. You know, you're grinding, you're exploring, it's hard to get bosses, you get your ass handed to you every single time. But then finally something starts to click. You start learning the boss's moves. You start getting better loot, better swords, better gear. And then you start fucking ransacking the bosses. You start running through them. Like, that's what makes life fucking sweet, when you work for the things you want. So I'm just here to tell you, never think of the things that you think are a disadvantage as a disadvantage. Everything that I feel like is a flaw, or my upbringing where I feel like I didn't have a certain advantage, I use that shit as a strength, okay? Because guess what? It made me hardworking. It made me appreciate the things I have now. And it just taught me so many things that I wouldn't have learned if I was just gifted with a silver spoon. So that's my advice. Just take it how you will.